What's up, dudes? It's like 5 in the morning and I'm on my way to the BMW Performance Center in Greer, South Carolina. And this place is where the headquarters for BMW is. I don't know if there's a car factory there. I think there might be. I don't think they make bikes there, but I bet I'll find out if they do. And anyway, I'm headed down there to take a 2-day adventure riding course, and I'm really excited about it. I'm psyched that I get to do this. They gave a total range of bikes to choose from, and I chose the GS 1300, and I think that will probably be a mistake, but hear my reasoning. Going through Biltmore Village, which is still super weird. There's still a lot of stuff going on down here as far as the recovery goes. It's also kind of it seems like it's a hub for a lot of the workers and stuff. So I don't really know what's going on, but it's still a mess down here. But anyway, hear me out on the logic of getting the big massive bike. Number one, Johnny Powell really liked it when he rode it in his Dolomites ride, and so I want to check it out. It's like the latest and greatest BMW. I don't think I've ever ridden a BMW motorcycle of any kind. Oh no, that's not true. I rented some kind of, I don't know what it was, probably a 650-ish sort of ADV bike. I rented that like long time ago, and I didn't know what the bike was then, and I don't know what it is now, but it was yellow, if that helps narrow it down. But anyway, it was some kind of BMW adventure bikes, but that's the only one I've ever ridden. BMW for me is a little bit of a scary situation. Oh, well, back to the size of the bike. So my reasoning is that if I can learn to do some stuff on a huge bike, that maybe that will translate to my smaller bikes. I don't know if that logic makes any sense, because I'm going to be battling this huge 800-pound gorilla. I wonder how much they really do weigh. I don't know. Maybe future Ange will put up a spec if he's in a good mood, which isn't his default setting. But anyway, that was my logic. I figure if I can learn to do some stuff on a big giant bike, that I'll be able to do it maybe well on a littler bike, like for instance a Royal Enfield Himalayan or a CT 125. So anyway, I'll bet they'll let me change if it's too much, and it might be. I don't know. I'm a short person, and I'm old and weak, so we'll see how it goes. But BMW as a brand has never appealed to me, and I don't know where it came from, but you know, like a lot of people, I've just been influenced by that genre of other person, like for instance Ed March, who always would make fun of big BMWs, and you know, I saw his point, but you know, because he'd be riding his little CT90 or C90 and having a blast and just being like, why are you gonna spend 20 grand on a bike? And so there's that, and I you know, I relate to that. I get it. But even before that, like, I don't know, I fell prey to the whole thing where BMW is expensive and hard to maintain and expensive to maintain, and I think there is some truth to all of that. And so, you know, it was just a brand that I've always sort of avoided because I didn't think I could afford it, and it just didn't seem like the right fit for me. and it still doesn't. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to really enjoy being on a very nice, well-made motorcycle. I mean, there's a reason the GS is the most popular adventure bike in the world and has been forever. And I assume that reason is because they're really good, you know? So anyway, I'm not slagging on BMW because I don't know anything about BMW. So I have no point of reference. I have no right. I have no knowledge. So I can't make any intelligent decisions about BMW because I have no information. So that's what I'm going into it with. But forget about the motorcycles. What I'm most excited about is a knowledgeable person who might be able to teach me something. I'm into that. I'm into learning some stuff. And I don't know, I guess I have a lot of experience now riding adventure style, but I don't have any skill. I don't have any skill still. So, you know, the experience has gotten me a little, like an inch, and I'm hoping I can get 3 inches. 4 inches. 4 inches would be perfect for me. And yes, you can lift me saying that and use it however you want. That's fine. It's early in the morning. My friend Joe is the mastermind behind this. He's like I don't know what he is. He's a lot of things, I think. I think he's got his fingers into a lot of pies. His fingers into a lot of pies. I think he's got his fingers. I think he's juggling plates. I think he's got his fingers in a lot of pies. This is a dangerous intersection. Not a good place to be just babbling already. Anyway, he's kind of like me where he's a videographer. I know he does that. He's also got like a business that makes websites, I think. And he's really involved with the community in Spartanburg where he lives. And he does some media stuff. I don't really know. I'll find out what this is all about when we get there, I guess. But anyway, he just like he hooked up the electric bike ride with Philip, who I've been texting just to check in, and I haven't heard from him. I really want to know how he's doing, especially through the hurricane. I wanted to check on him, but he's not answering me, so I don't know what's up. But anyway, he set that up because it was part of an article they were doing for, I don't know, the Better Business Bureau, Spartanburg, something, I don't know. So it was part of that, and I contributed a video to that, and this is kind of the same thing. They agreed to give us some free spots, and my part of the deal is to give them a video, or maybe I just have to do a video. I don't know. I don't know if like the video I'm gonna do is enough, or if they want like footage or what. But anyway, I'll give them whatever they want because this is an expensive endeavor. I think the price of the 2-day course is $1,800, and I could not really. Could I find the money for that if I really wanted to? Yes, I guess I could, but that's above my sort of limit on what I could spend on myself like that. It's just it's expensive, and I want to believe that it's expensive because it's really good, and so we're gonna find out if that's the truth. And anyway, I'm really psyched. I took the RV because I'm just gonna sleep in a Cracker Barrel tonight, and so I don't have to drive back and forth 4 times. So I don't have to pay for a hotel. It's not that long of a drive. It's like an hour and a half. So I could go back and forth, but I figure I'll just enjoy the back of a Cracker Barrel. So that's it. We're on the way. Alright dudes, I'm on a gigantic 1300 GS, and I think this is going to be really cool. These people know what they're doing, and I mean, I've already learned some stuff. It's kind of stuff you already know, but you don't put into practice so much. Like 2 fingers on the levers, you know, how to pick up a bike. All stuff we've all done before, but it's just nice to see someone do it correctly. And I'm not allowed to I'm not allowed to film while they're speaking, because obviously they don't want like the content of the course out and about, because they want people to come here and take the course. So that makes sense to me. So I'm not going to show much of that, but I am going to share my sort of experience. But it's quite a setup out here. There were people racing around in cars out there. They had like sprinklers on the track, sort of a wet course. And this thing that we're doing to warm up is actually sounds totally scary to me. So we're gonna see how it goes. It's like swinging your leg over, sitting side saddle, and all the while sort of continuing to ride. So this is like the warm-up, I guess. I think he called it motorcycle yoga. So we're just doing these little maneuvers. And I'm trying to think, like, what are the odds that I will be the first to go down? I think they're pretty good. I think they're pretty good. And then I think the next thing is you place your left foot on the peg, on the right peg, and like dangle your arm like he's doing. Oh shit. And I am the first. I'm the first to stall, and I'm loving that. Oh, it's because I'm... It's because I'm hitting the brake.
Yeah, I got it for you.
You sure?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yay, someone else went down. That I can do. Cover those controls. God, I'm getting hand cramps from covering the controls. Okay, so far I am a failure. That's my takeaway so far. Yeah, so on the right side, I was coming down directly on the brake and stalling, so I'm a dummy. And that's how that goes. I mean, as we all know, riding slow is hard. You know what I mean? Okay, we're doing trial stops now. We just did like a slow, I don't know what it was called. Go slow, I guess. And then we just did trial stops, which is where you stop, but don't put your feet down and then go. And I stalled. I stalled once.
Alright, so I want you to go to your front brake. So let's go to your front brake, okay? When you come to a stop, keep that vision up, alright?
Okay. Okay.
Good?
Yep. Oh, come on. Okay. I think what I'm proving is that I really need this course. You know what I mean? I mean, covering your controls with the 2 fingers is so hard for me. It's hard for me to remember to do it. It doesn't come naturally. It's giving me hand cramps. It's such a stupid, simple thing. And it's how you're supposed to ride at all times, supposedly. I think I believe these people when they tell me things like that. But
Ready to front brake. All right, so let's go to 2 fingers on that clutch. So whenever you need, so you see how you're kind of moving these fingers up. Look, even with the clutch right there, put your fingers back on. You can move your hand into the grip more. You don't need to smash your fingers because look, the bike's still not moving.
Okay.
All right. So just be comfortable. Try not to lift those 2 fingers up.
Okay.
Behind. All right, and it won't be as hard to find the power.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I just learned something else. The free play is so you can keep those fingers down. Your pinky and index finger. Oh, come on. Stalled about 4 times. This is not going to be good for me. Thank you.
Alright, left knee down to the drum. Without squatting down.
Oh, shit. Yep.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Thank you, sir.
Keep your momentum. Keep a little speed. If you go slow, it falls over.
Okay.
All right? Keep that speed going.
Okay.
Keep that mall walker pace. All right.
Dudes. Oh my god, I'm so terrible at this. So terrible. Oh my god. Opposite knee down, I think. Oh my god, that lady made it look so easy. She's so good. She's got such great balance.
There you go. Now where you looking? Stay looking over there.
This is so hard, dudes. Okay, now look there. Look there. Okay, I made it. Not with any sort of style or grace, but I'll take it. But it's hard. I've got some practicing to do. I should get the Goldwing out. There's a lot with markings at AB Tech, and I think that maybe I should go check that out. Holy shit. I'm exhausted. Why is that so hard? I'm starting to understand. Stop judging me. Look at these guys doing it so good. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Look at them. So now we took a little break. And now we're gonna do what they've called an Enduro ride, which I think is just a little jaunt around the property, probably through some different sort of terrain. Okay, that slow turning stuff was quite difficult to me. And I think everyone felt the same. There's some good riders though that probably don't need a lot of this, but I think this would be good for anybody, no matter what their skill level is. It's just you know, getting some tips and pointers and people pointing out stuff that you're doing. You know, how else are you going to get that? Like I got that a little bit from Johnny Powell, because we spent so much time riding together on the Tat, and he was able to point out some things, which was handy. But this is it's good. It's good. I'm learning some stuff. I like the 1300 a lot. It's pretty nice. I could never do a BDR or anything like that on it. Absolutely not. But I'm glad I got it to try it out and to see, you know, see what it's like on a big bike like this. I don't know. I thought that if I could do some stuff on this bike, it might boost my confidence a little bit on my lighter bikes. And we'll see how that goes. Okay. I'm almost getting this. Not quite though.
Coming in right, eyes up, weight back, cover the control. Right, weight back.
It's so counterintuitive. You want to look and see that you're making it through the rut, and that's not what you're supposed to do. They also said something about where you're supposed to go in a rut, and I didn't quite catch it. Dudes.
Eyes up, weight back, go to the left, and we'll come out. Angelo, out of the seat, out of the seat.
Look ahead, look ahead. The hole where you don't need to put any throttle and it doesn't stall and it just sort of, you go. What am I going, 6.5 miles an hour? That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. Okay, we just did lunch, and this is a super nice facility, as I'm sure you can imagine, but I'm learning some stuff. I was talking to the instructors at lunch about their sort of backgrounds and stuff like that. The sort of young lady she's a motocross racer, and I'm not sure how she got this job. She lives somewhere near here. And anyway, cool people, cool thing. And they were also talking about some sort of international thing they have where they take groups like to Italy and Germany and stuff like that. And so anyway, we got a little more class time, then we're gonna get back out there. So I definitely couldn't do a BDR on this. I couldn't do it. But I don't know, like a cross country, this sort of stuff, could totally do, and would be comfortable. Of course, I could never afford this bike, or even if I could afford it, I wouldn't spend this kind of money on the bike. I don't think. You know, maybe when I'm rich, I will. So one of the instructors was telling us about sort of next door, there is a patch of land that is sovereign German territory. And I guess it has something to do with they needed that as part of the agreement to set up shop here so that they can test the European cars, which I think they said are illegal to drive on the streets here. I don't know if that's environmental stuff, but I honestly thought that Europe was more stringent than the US, but maybe I'm wrong about that. But that's pretty crazy to have a little piece of Germany in Greer, South Carolina. It's pretty wild. And covering the controls, dude, still, like my hands are cramping. 2 fingers on the clutch, 2 fingers on the brake, and then grip with the other fingers. And why is it so difficult for me? A couple of other people are having issues too. It's just like we've just never done it, and it's weird. But then the instructor is like, well, if I put, you know, if she gets on a motorcycle and grips the throttle with 4 fingers, it feels completely bizarre to her. And that's where I need to get to, I guess. Just got to get used to it. And in the classroom, which I'm not allowed to, again, I'm not allowed to shoot when they're sort of giving lecture stuff. But they were saying on an off-camber hill, like say the hill was going like that, I believe they were saying the weight should be put on the down leg, or the left leg in that case. Does that make sense? I guess so, because they were saying you want to put traction to the ground. I guess that makes sense. It's so weird. It's like most things about motorcycle riding are completely counterintuitive to me. Maybe they make sense to some people, but to me, I always feel like it should be the opposite thing that it should be. But that makes sense, right? Yeah, it does make sense. So, weight on the right? I don't know. I didn't do that very well anyway, no matter what. So weight on the left here? I guess it makes sense. It doesn't make sense to me though. But alright. I'm down. I'm excited to do some gravel. And sand. Those are 2 things that I could certainly use some help with. Oh shit. Oh. You okay? I understand, but I'm not doing it very well.
Gotcha. Break it down into parts.
Okay, this is the emergency braking exercise lesson. So we're supposed to get up to 25 and then just jam on the rear brake.
That was much better, okay?
I think I've gotten better at that cone thing. A little bit, just a little bit. I may have made a mistake going in the group that they said they were going to step it up a little bit. May not have been the wisest choice. Off camber routes, and I'm putting my weight on the left. I'm pretty sure that's right. I've learned some cool stuff today, and I just I wonder if it's gonna stick. I really wonder. I feel like it would be smart to like go on a big ride and just sort of concentrate on practicing this sort of stuff. But I'm definitely glad that I went for the 1300 because I just think it's going to give me some confidence. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh hell. Alright dudes, yesterday was really good. We learned a lot of stuff. Very slippery. Yep. It's nasty out. These leaves are brutal. Did a couple people go down?
I think so.
Oh. People are going down left and right. Okay.
I wanted these so I could tuck them in the front. I didn't want to pull back.
We're not ratcheting on the throttle. We're giving maintenance throttle. It's out, stays out. Okay? using that body to... You gonna go that way?
Go to the right.
Well, no,
That's what you meant though, right?
Of course.
In the direction that we want to go. Okay? Motorcycle has stopped moving, okay? Oh no, we might run into this situation. Just slide that up the hill, okay? Getting the front end to come down. Pull away to the top, and then pulling on the front end.
All right, it's been a rainy morning, so I haven't been filming with the microphone because it breaks when it's wet. But it was a good morning. We learned. What did we learn? We did some more like, I don't know, calisthenics sort of stuff. Kind of the same stuff as the first morning, where you sort of flip your leg off onto one side and whatever. And then we did some one-handed riding, doing that same stuff. And it's just really good like balance practice. Then we did gravel, which was kind of fun, and then we did sand, which was pretty fun too. I feel like if I had the gravel pit and the sand pit in my backyard or something, and I could spend sort of long days doing that. Anyway, getting some skills. Oh, and we also did some like hill recovery, like as if you were going up a hill like this and something happened and you couldn't go over. It's like how to recover from that if you had to stop facing up the hill. Good stuff to know too. And now we're doing just another like enduro ride through some muck and mud and garbage and water and stuff, because it has been raining like a moe. Somebody took a little spill in the mud there. Okay. Eyes forward. Eyes forward. It's so hard to not look straight down at what you're doing. It's so counterintuitive. Oh shit. Oh. See how counterintuitive it is? You know what I'm saying?
You almost made it.
Almost.
You got to do the hardest part of it.
I was just talking to myself saying it's so counterintuitive to not look at.
Yeah, look down.
Yeah.
Here, let me get you like out.
Okay.
Looks pretty cool with all that smoke coming out.
Alright, we just did an enduro lap and then we took a little break and shot the shit. for a little while. And now I think we're doing some sort of incline skill, some sort. And I think this is the last sort of exercise that we do today.
Roll up here, watch the body pitch, head knives up, control. Just enough to stop. Front wheel did not come off the ground.
Alright, she didn't have any lock up then, so she was able to maintain that traction. Get back. Hang on.
Slow as you can go, as slow as you can go down this hill, okay? Nice. Yeah. Oh, save it, save it.
How do you keep from sliding on the stop?
Get your weight back as far as you can. Easy on that brake. You don't want to grab a handful and brake. Easy on that brake.
Okay.
You got it.
Kinda.
Yeah. That's the first step.
Exactly.
Dude, it's all about what they keep saying.
Yeah.
It's this.
Yeah.
The further you stretch your ass from your hand,
Yeah.
the easier it is.
Okay, we just did some incline stuff. That was pretty fun. And again, I wish I could just do that all day and get good at it. Because the problem is, like, these instructors, they just do it. They don't have to think about it anymore, you know? But when you're trying to sort of think of all these steps that they tell you to do, it makes it difficult, because you're thinking too much. It would be great that if it was so ingrained in your muscle memory that you just did it. But these instructors are amazing. They're really, really good, and I feel very lucky to have gotten to do this. How cool. How freaking cool. And I'm sure all the instructors are awesome. We had Mackenzie and Chris and Katie, just all really good, really helpful. And it's fun. It's tiring though, like surprisingly tiring. Let's see, I'm trying to remember how to do this from yesterday. But I learned some things that I guess I had wrong a little bit. So sand and gravel, for instance, I had always heard that you're supposed to just kind of let loose and let the bike do what it wants. And but here they said, no, you need to fight the steering and do, be in control and do what you want. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have that right. And this is our final little enduro run around the property. What a job though, huh? Ride motorcycles around all day. Very cool.
size it up there. That's it. That's all I heard from Chris all weekend.
All right, 2 days, Angelo, BMW Off-Road School. What do you think?
Oh, it was great. I mean, I learned a ton. If I can just retain it, I'll be really, really psyched. The thing with riding ADV is that, like, when you're out there doing a ride and you come across something like sand or gravel or water crossings or whatever it is, it's like that's not the time to learn how to do it, you know? So this is an amazing opportunity to sort of get all that stuff.
We dropped the bikes a lot,
Yep.
put them in the dirt, we put them in the gravel. We had some excellent instructors and picked up some new skills.
Yeah, I mean, the instructors are the thing you're paying for, I think. I mean, the bikes are awesome and you don't have to wash them, they're just saying, and all that is great. And you don't have to worry about messing them up. You're kind of expected to drop them. So there's no pressure about that, which is nice. But it's the instructors is what you're, that's the value that you're getting, because they watch you and they can just pick out little things on all this stuff that you're doing, and it's great to get those tips.
Totally worth doing.
Yeah. Hey, please like this video if you liked this video, and if you'd like to see more, hit that subscribe button and the alert bell. Also, if you're interested, there are links to gear lists and goofy t-shirts in the description. Thanks a ton for watching.